deer is that? What kind of deer is that? Yeah, it's an elk deer, as the kid would say. It's an elk deer. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, an elk deer. Big old pretty elk deer, too. Look how fat she is. She's over here looking at me and Benelli like, what are y'all doing? A north wind blowing out here today. 76 degrees, and there she goes. That's what I wanted her to do, really. Take off running. They sure run well for a big animal, don't they? A pretty stiff north breeze. 70 some odd degrees. I just walked out here with my iPhone. I do not have a microphone on. I'll put one on. Look at that big buck. Look at that big buck. One big buck, one doe. I don't see the girl, but I bet she's close by too. Probably a little baby somewhere close. As I look out across the way, across the road, it's probably 150 yards over there. I'll see at least a half a dozen big old turkeys over there. And I know that looks like maybe hens and gobblers both. Like I see a red head and a blue head there together. I see 6 of them anyway. Trying to block a little wind off of my camera here, leaning up against a tree. I don't know if that's doing it or not. Wind's pretty brisk this morning. Better go put a microphone on. Turkeys and deer and elk. Did I die and go to heaven during the middle of the night? No, Jimmy, but I bet heaven you'll look out and see all kinds of wild animals. Some of you that live in towns and cities and don't get to see, most towns and cities got a lot of deer in them nowadays, but you don't get to see a bunch of wild animals and things every day. You'll wake up in heaven, a squirrel running across there. Look at that squirrel running across there. Bushy tail flowing behind him. Oh my goodness. Over there catching a few bugs. Grasshoppers. They got plenty to eat in the way of grasshoppers this year, that's for sure. Wild turkey on the eagle. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I swear, I thought there was just not much around this morning. That elk deer. But I look down there, and what do I see? 3 big old bucks laying there. And the baby was, there she is right there. The baby was with those big bucks. The mama is right up here eating. I think it's the baby, isn't it? I believe that's my little baby. That buck there is laying down in the ditch. And you can see a little bit of his rump, but mostly just his horns. I saw something over there too out of the corner of my eye. Oh, yep, right there. And right there. My man Forrest right there. Ha 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 ha. My man Forrest. Maybe I did wake up in heaven. Golly. Besides that, we haven't had any north wind blowing in a long time. We hadn't had a 70-degree morning like it is this morning. A little cool out here, actually. Am I complaining? Definitely not. Yep, that's the baby. The baby with its buck buddies. One of those is that baby's daddy. Look at him over there licking on TC. That's my baby. That's my baby down there with the bucks. I knew she wasn't too far away. I figured she'd be laying down there somewhere. Look at that. Bucks laying down are just so special. Oh, look at her. She's probably wondering where that other baby that was here yesterday is, because yesterday I had a little baby here, which she was running around playing with. They were doing the zoomies. I didn't get any video of it, but they were doing the zoomies. Off down there. Golly, I'm cold out here. I'm not going to show you. I'm standing out here in my underwear. And you're saying, praise God, you're not going to show us. Praise God. Zoomed out to number 9. Big giant buck sled there. Right there is something else we haven't seen much of. Clouds. Clouds. Clouds coming in from the north. I haven't looked at the radar. I looked at it about daylight, which is just, well, I looked at it a little bit before 6 o'clock. Wasn't quite daylight. And I didn't see any storms in Oklahoma. But we have a north wind blowing, so those clouds are probably coming our way. We do not have rain forecast for today. There's a possibility, it said, of a pop-up shower. But we have a possibility of rain tonight. And it's a possibility a good little storm will come through here. It'll be moving very fast. We'll take any wet we can get. But that's nice right there. North wind and clouds. Beautiful just to look at those clouds. Oh, me. I'm just enjoying walking around out here. Everywhere I look is something nice. As I am wandering around out here near the lake this evening, I see a good bunch of turkeys up there around the feeder. And they're not liking me and Benelli walking around, but looks like 4 or 5 or 6 hens. Oh, there's more down there. I don't see any more out there. I think there's at least 6 right there. I believe they all are hens. I had to look up there around the feeder one more time. Yeah, they're all gone. They were all around the feeder there. And now they are heading off out that way. Chris and I are getting ready to head to town here in a minute. It's kind of nice to see these girls walking around out here right before dark. Quite a few of them. Quite a few big old, oh, there's more than 6 perhaps. Big old beautiful hen turkeys. As long as you have hens, and as long as you have gobblers, you should always, unless you have some big bad disease, hit them and kill them all, you should have turkeys. If you cut down on the predators that eat turkey eggs and eat baby turkeys, you got a lot better chance to have a lot more. And we definitely try to do all of the above. I love you, girls. As Chris and I leave this evening, it made it to another 100 degrees today, 101. We have not hardly anybody here. We do have Big Mama Doe is right there. And back behind her is her baby. And that big boy back there is none other than the gigantic second-year horns of lucky number 13. Lucky number 13 right there. What an incredible deer. And that could be his son or daughter right there. That little baby is really tamed up. Look at her. I don't know where Mama called her over there. She probably wants a little milk. Look how tall she already is. But take a look at the antlers on Lucky 13. About as magnificent as you can get in Oklahoma for a 2-year-old deer. Really pleased with that baby. I went over here and threw a few grapes and carrots. I kept a few out. I'm gonna go through them before we leave. Get rid of a few grapes and carrots. Big boy, that you're looking right there. I'm gonna zoom in on you. That is classic. Look at that kicker coming out on this side. Does it get any better than that? Beautiful eyes, white around the eyes. Reminds me of Forrest, but he's gonna be bigger. Yes. All right, I fed a few carrots. Fed a few carrots here, and carrots and a few grapes. I'm just gonna give the whole thing here to everybody. My babies are up here. I don't have a tripod or anything, so I'm trying to hold everything in one hand. Not doing a very good job of it. And using the others. Let me just turn it off for a minute and throw some carrots in there. What y'all doing over there, huh? You're on the wrong side, guys. You're on the wrong side. I threw him some grapes. I'll do the same. Yeah, Let's give these guys a going away present. Okay, guys and girls, Mr. Dum Dum, Mr. Dodo right here. All the deer are gone. That's right, I got one carrot I found laying here on the ground. All the deer are gone. I had all the deer gathered up here, and I got so intrigued with feeding them, I forgot all about laying my phone on the tractor. And so I laid my phone on the tractor, on Chris's Mahindra right here. Laid my phone on her tractor, which she cannot drive anymore. I guess I need to start using it a little bit more myself. That's her brush hog. It's only 5 foot. But as and I left it sitting on the tractor, and I go in there and I shut a couple of doors in the buildings, and I drive up to the shooting range, which is 1.5 miles away. And I said, "Where's my phone? Where's my phone?" I couldn't find my phone. But I did drive down here and get my phone. I remembered it before I got 100 miles away. And guess what else? I do have one more deer, one more buck that's come in, and guess who it is? It's Mr. Forrest. So we'll end this video looking at Mr. Forrest. Right there he is. Him and his beautiful buddy, Lucky 13. And that's a great way to end this video. Apache just showed up. It's a good thing he showed up. I might have had a head-on collision with him. You got some fruit for him, Apache? It's veggies? Yeah, cool. All righty, we're gonna end this video right here. Lucky 13, big, beautiful 2-year-old, second set of horns, and Mr. Forrest, even larger, third set of horns. Guys and girls, have a great one out there. And remember, I sure do love you.